Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. So today we're going to go over the trades that RoundHill did for the trade week of the 14th to the 18th. And this is going to be declared on the 30th and paid out on the 1st. So this video is first going to go out to my members for the early distribution announcement, and then it'll be released to the public. So if you do want to get early access to these estimate videos, links down below to join the membership group. All right, let's go and take a look at volatility first. So this is the VXN. So this is for this is going to be concerning QDTE. So the week started on the 14th. We had a VIX of 23, spiked up to 2450, and then it trended down over the week. So we'll see that here in our calls. So let's go and take a look at our calls and how we did here. So Monday, 233 contracts collected 345,000. Strike was 2470, and it closed below our strike at 2439. So full profit day there. On the 15th here, 233 contracts collecting 415,000, almost 416, and it's a win. So 2540 was our strike, and it closed below our strike at 2159. Oh, sorry, Monday's out of the money was 0.51%. Tuesday's was 0.48%. Let's look at Wednesday's strike. So 233 contracts again, collecting 334,000 in premium. Our strike was 2260, which is a win because it closed below our strike at 2174, and that was 0.43% out the money. All right, Thursday, 233 contracts, collecting 168,000. That's it. That's like a fraction or third of like what the others were. But it makes sense. It was dropping in volatility. But that's a win, so it doesn't really matter. So 2480 was our strike, and it closed below our strike at 2190. All right, and that was 0.51% out the money. All right, and Friday here, we did actually switch to XND for 23,600 contracts, and we collected 330,000 in premium. Our strike was 204, which was a win because it closed below our strike at 203, and that was 0.55% out the money. All right, let's take a look here. So 69% win rate. So good job. We had a full win all week. So great job on QDTE. Average out of the money was 0.5% out the money. So premium collected was 1.595 million, which is really low actually. I mean, just looking at how much premium we collected, I can tell it's already going to be a low distribution this week. And losses were 0 because we won every single day. So good job there. All right, so let's look at how much we're going to get paid on QDTE. Let me put in outstanding shares. 14 cents. Okay, I'll take that. We had full wins, no losses this week, so I'm pretty good with 14-cent dividend. So I know it's gonna be lower than what some people are expecting, but we really didn't collect that much in premiums. So 1.5, almost 1.6 million. It's just not a lot of premium collected. All right, so let's look at XDTE here. Let's pull up the VIX. So on the 14th, it started at 19, peaked up to about 2061, and then trended down. So same pattern as QDTE here. So let's go and look how they did. So let's go ahead and reveal. This is Monday. 306 contracts, collected 131,000 in premium, and it's a loss. So 58.45 was our strike. Closed above our strike at 58.59. So I was only 0.26% out the money. Not that far out the money, and it blew right through it. Cost to close there was 554,000, and we only collected 131. So, yeah, not good. All right. Tuesday, 306 contracts again, collected 125,000, and it's a win. All right, 5880 is our strike, collected or closed below our strike at 5815. So that was 0.23% of the money. So full profit day, good job. Wednesday, 306 contracts, collected 137,000 and a loss. Okay, 5830 was our strike, closed above our strike at 5842. So not too much above our strike, but still not what we want to see. 0.23% out of the money. Cost to close there was 381,000. We only collected 137, so it's probably gonna be an expensive week. All right, so Thursday, 306 contracts, collected 28,000. Really? That's well. I'm glad we won that because 28,000 is nothing in premium. Wow. Dang. Okay. So 58.95 was our strike, which we won, because it closed at 58.41, below our strike, and that was 0.33% of the money. And Friday, so 306 contract, collected 100,000. There we go, a little bit more. And it's a win. So 58.70 was our strike, and it closed below our strike at 58.64, and that was 0.18. Dang, they played that one close. They played that close. All right, so 2 losses and 3 wins. All right, and that brings us to a 68.05% win rate. And 0.25% average out of the money. And we collected almost like nothing again. 523 or 523,000 in premiums. And we had 835, almost 836 in losses. So not good there. All right, so this is probably gonna be low. I can tell you that already, because outstanding shares did grow and we didn't collect a whole lot in premium. So let's see. So 3385000. 15. Okay, this is is on par pretty much. One set off from QDTE. So 14 on QDTE, and 15 on XDTE. So yeah. All right. So let's get to RDTE. RDTE. So volatility was spiking. So it went from 26, trended up to a peak of 27. It's what, 2760 ish, and then it started dropping off toward the end of the week. So similar pattern as the others. All right, so let's go and see how they did. All right, so this is Monday, 242 contracts, collected almost $40,000 and lost. All right, 2240 was our strike. It closed above our strike at 2248. That was 0.28% out the money, and we paid 209,000 to close that. Oof, that hurts. That hurts, especially when we only collected 39,000. This is gonna look like an expensive week already. All right, so Tuesday, 242 contracts. Premium collected was 77,000. Okay, and it's a win. So 2250 was our strike. Closed. Whoo, man, that was a close one. Closed like like what was that? 18 cents below our strike. Wow. All right, that's a window. That's where they played that extreme close, 0.15% of the money. Dang. Good job, RoundHill, I guess. Man, cutting it close. All right, so Wednesday, 242 contracts, collected almost $100,000 and lost. So 2275 was our strike, and it closed above our strike at 2286, and that was another almost $300,000 loss. Oof, man, not looking good. Thursday, 242 contracts and collected $47,000, and it's a win. All right, so 22.95 with our strike, closed below our strike at 22.80. That was 0.33% of the money. Oh, sorry, I didn't go over this one. Wednesdays, out of the money was 0.66, so they actually went further out, and they still lost. Dang, that's rough. All right, so and Friday, so 242 contracts collected 55,000 and 22.95. Why is this so small? All right, 22.95 is our strike, and it closed below our strike at 22.76. So good job. So same win days as XDTE. So 3 out of 5, so not bad. This was 0.49% of the money, so they went a little bit further out than their other days here. So let's look at our win rate. 60, almost 69%. Shares did go up actually no, they haven't gone up since my last video. We only collected 318. So as long as shares don't grow, I think we're gonna probably look at something similar to this previous week. So let's look at what we did. So 1210 26 cents is what we're looking at. All right, so not bad, not bad. Definitely higher than the other two, but still not bad. As long as they don't keep overpaying. It looks like their actual dividends declared are trending toward what the estimates are showing. So I think we're getting some leveling off there in the growth of the fund. So that is not too bad. I like to see that. Total losses did exceed premiums collected, but they're not going to net those anyway. But total losses is almost $500,000. So, oof, that hurts. All right. So QDTE analysis. All right. So we are looking. How are we looking here? So let me just drag this down. 14 cents. And let me just change this to today, which is the 21st. Or Friday. There we go. Now it populates. So, so as what? Yes, or was that Friday's date, the 18th? We are looking at. Why are these broken? There we go. 17% annualized yield with that 14 cents. So definitely did drop, but I think averaged out, it's not going to be too bad. All right, so let me just put this back here. All right, so how are we doing with our long costs? So they net total is 19,000 or 19 million, so not bad. We are positive on these. Gross premiums collected is 33 million. Actual paid out is 31, but since it is the 21st, we should get a payout here tomorrow, and that estimate is 20 cents. So that right now, so 31 million in actual paid out, which is a difference of $2 million. So we'll see what they actually pay, and then we'll see what the numbers tell us after that. To get to zero, they would need to pay a 24-cent dividend, which if they're paying 20, then we're on track. That's less than 24, so that means we would have less overpayment on that one. All right, total losses is 20 million. And if we net that against our long calls, or at least what our long calls are worth, right now, we would be underwater $1 million. But as the QQQs or NASDAQ just keeps ripping up, this gap will get smaller and smaller, assuming they don't keep losing their calls, which they did good this week. They didn't lose any money, so that's great. That shows right here. Average or total dividends paid is $9.23, so doing pretty good there. Average dividends still at 31 cents. I know we haven't really seen many of these average dividends for like the last 2 months, 2.5 months, like since August, I think, like mid-August. They were kind of all under 30s pretty much, except for just a few outliers. So return to the average would be really nice. All right, so moving on to XDTE. We still have these three long calls open, um, and this is all the credits, this is all the debits. So what we paid for versus um, what what they're worth, and then if we net all that together, we get $8 million, and total losses right now is $6 million. So if we net those together, we are actually positive $2 million. So really good there. Good job, XCTE. So we're net positive, which is great. We need some work on QDTE. Gross premiums 6 million. That's how much they've collected. Actual paid out is 6.4 million. So that's a difference of 480. If they don't want to overpay, they need to pay a 14-cent dividend. And right now, at least today's 21st, so when they declare probably tomorrow after hours, if they do pay closer to 23-cent dividend, this is going to be an overpayment, or it should be an overpayment, but closer they get to the 14, the less of an overpayment it'll look. All right, total dividends paid is $6.92, and our average is 24 cents. So not bad. I think it's been in the 20s for a while, so not bad. Pretty happy with how they're doing these dividends. All right, so lastly, RDTE here. So they only have one call right now. If we net how much they paid for them versus how much they're actually worth, we'd be positive $2 million. So that's good. We only have so far 1.6 million in losses, so that would get us positive 446,000. So still above water on these ones. So good job, RDTE. And plus we're above inception price, so that's good also. Total gross premiums 1.2 million. Total actual paid out is 1 million. The difference is 184,000. So I know this is not going to be reasonable, but if they didn't want to do an overpayment, then they need to pay out 5 cents, which is not going to happen because tomorrow's estimate is going to be 32 cents. And then this week's estimate is 26, so that's not going to happen. They're going to end up overpaying. That's just how it is. Total dividends paid out is $1.28, so pretty good. And average dividend is 32 cents right now. I know they don't have a whole lot of track record, but that's what we have so far. All right, and then let's go into the charts. All right, so this is QDTE versus all the competitors, well, as many competitors as I could fit on Seeking Alpha. Total return from inception until today, which is the 21st. So on top is YMAG at 15.46, and then QDTE, QQQ, and then pretty much everybody else. And you can see Defiance bottom of the barrel still down there. So not bad. As long as we're like top two or even just beating underlying, which is great, I'd be happy. And then let's go look at XDTE. So XDTE versus JEPI, SPY-I, YMAG, SPY, WDTE, GPIX. From inception until today, we are looking at, come on, there we go. XDTE on top is actually beating YMAG. So good job, XDTE. I feel like they're always just fighting for the top here. So XDTE, then YMAG, SPY, GPIX, Spy Eye, Jeppy, and then Defiance at the bottom again. Good luck, Defiance. You guys need to catch up. All right. And last, RDTE. This has only been out a little over a month and a half. September 10th inception date. To today, we have RDTE, IWMY, IWMI, IWM, and ITWO. And ITWO is on top. 9.66%. So these guys, I think they do have a much more like upside capture, but their yield is lower, so a little bit of trade-off. And then IWM, which is our underlying, they are beating us. And then RDTE, IWMI, and then Defiance at the bottom there. All right, so let me know what you guys think about these dividends. 14 cents QDTE, 15 cents XDTE, and 26 cents RDTE. All right, that's all I had. See y'all in the next one.